Greetings and welcome back to Bible Talks with Belinda. I did not plan on doing another LUNC class video, but hopefully this will be my last one. So I wanted to come on and first off say thank you all for all the emails and the positive feedback that I received. I was not expecting that, but it was it was a bit encouraging to know that it was helpful to a lot of people, to help see things from a different perspective. And so I was so glad to see that it did exactly what I set out for it to do. All right. And so, like I said, I didn't want to leave anyone hanging in the comments and, emails and things like that. So, I want to address what the guide that I created is not. It's not a comprehensive profit taking strategy, right? And so it was solely based off of the Luna Classic dream that I had. And I know some people were saying that, you should take profit before it hits a penny, or it's going to crash right at a penny, and that'll be an opportunity and I guess, buy more Luna Classic, right? So I did not see that, in real life. Could it happen? Yeah, it could possibly happen, but it could also blow right past a penny. And so to that, I would just say, be prepared for either scenario. I have about 3 or 4, buy orders below a penny, right? So, if you want to do, below a penny, you can, like I said, be prepared for either scenario. If it blows right past, even in the guide, I said, hey, these are estimated price points, and, pray about them. And if the Lord leads you to, if you want to set your own LUNC wave 1 from, 0.001 to a penny, make it your own. It's not something that this is it. So make it your own if you feel like, you want to, create different waves. So, I just laid out different scenarios, and I feel very strongly about that price point, that the first wave from a penny to 12 cents. I actually saw it go up to 18 cents, but I wanted to be a little bit more conservative. But like I said, hey, if you want to be like that, I'm not, you don't have to, right? All right. Another thing I want to address is, I saw a video where I don't know if they were referring to me or somebody else, but I just wanted to clear the air, as to, it was stated that, people are saying, other channels are saying that you should only, they're recommending that, you should only buy XRP when Luna Classic reaches a penny to 10 cents. And I just wanted to say, I never said that, right? Once again, the guide that I put out was based on a dream where I saw flare that closely follows the price of XRP. I saw it at about 40% less than what it is. And so I just, in the guide, just stated, hey, if Luna Classic reaches this price point, I saw this other coin at this price, so that may be a good buying opportunity to gather up a whole lot of coins, right? So we want clarity in everything, right? I don't, I just want to tie up any loose ends, and any misunderstandings that there may be, in case somebody read it and left with that understanding. But absolutely not. XRP is at $1 right now. I think it's a great buying opportunity. If you have extra, funds that you want to throw at it, by all means do so. The ISO coins, that are, at very good prices right now. I'm just here as a resource. That's it. You just, it's like something you read and you say, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take that. I don't want to apply this. I don't agree with that. And then I'm just going to put it in my little toolkit, and I'm going to use a piece of this and pray about it, right? And so that's all, that's all that was. It's just another reason. All right, and one of my prayers recently, since there's so much activity around the Clarity Act, is God give me clarity, right? I want clarity in my dreams, clarity, when I'm communicating different things to different people, clarity in my finances, clarity in my in my community, in how I, in my roles in my church and leadership and things like that. And so when things are, a lot of activity around a certain, event, we're all anticipating the Clarity Act. So, grab a hold of that, in the spirit as well, and be like, hey, Lord, give me clarity as well. So I hope this helps you. I hope this blesses you. Like I said, I'm hoping this is going to be my last Luna Classic video. I do post a lot of my dreams. I think I have a playlist. Yeah, I have a playlist of my dreams. And I really need to do some follow-up videos to those, because I've seen those play out, some of those play out recently, as well. And I may actually create a timeline of all of the video of all my prophetic dreams and the follow-ups where I saw them in the news or something like that. Something fun, something playful, right? We are yet holding on for for Luna Classic. I'm very encouraged, even though the price is going down. I'm still quite encouraged. That dream was definitely, it re-energized me. And so I'm in it for the long haul, and I hope y'all are too. All right. So I hope to see you all back soon. Take care. God bless.